Hello. Good evening, people. It is 4 a.m. on a Thursday night. You know what that means, right? Friday morning. So, what's on the agenda for today? Meow. I've been taking Vyvanse in the morning for ADHD for a really long time. I would say 10 years or more. Closer to more. Vyvanse is a stimulant. It affects me the same way Adderall affects me. There's a couple of side effects to taking stimulants for ADHD. Besides being able to focus and realizing that, wow, I can actually focus now. It's a great feeling, especially when you first start taking. You're like, wow, this is what it's like to be able to focus and put my mind to anything and get it done without distraction. The secondary benefit is your appetite kind of goes down, especially at the very beginning when you first start taking a stimulant. You're not as hungry anymore. You end up losing weight. That's short-lived though. After a while, it doesn't affect you the same, so you keep on eating. You know, I'm still a lot hungrier when I don't take it, but it doesn't completely kill my appetite like it did at the beginning. The other thing that it does is it puts you in a really good mood. If you've ever been depressed, chances are that you're saying all kinds of negative things to yourself and you're believing it. You know, a lot of times what people say to themselves is that I'm worthless. I can't do anything right. Nobody loves me. I'm such a failure. I'm ugly. I'm too fat. I'm not interesting. Whatever. There's so many things that you can say to yourself. But usually when you're depressed, a lot of people may not even realize that they're doing it, but you are saying negative things to yourself and you're believing it. The one thing that I've noticed with the Vyvanse is that those negative thoughts just go away. I don't know that it affects everyone the same way, but that's the way it affects me. And it's short-lived because it, you know, as soon as the pill wears off, I would feel really down and out. Suddenly, it was like a crashing, like you're crashing a little bit from having taken it. But for me, anyway, there would be a moment where I would feel really down and out. And I'd ask myself, oh God, where did the good feeling go? And then it would happen so consistently that I knew it was the Vyvanse. And it would be a feeling that would not last any longer than maybe 5 minutes. It's like a dip in mood where you feel bad, but then it levels out the rest of the day. And because it happened day after day after day after day that I took the Vyvanse, I would always be like, oh yeah, there, that is again. There's that feeling again. And then it would go away and I'd be fine. You know, I've never talked about that with other people who are on stimulants for ADHD. Not even on Reddit. Didn't even think to look it up and see if other people have the same experience. So I have no idea if this is a normal thing, if it happens to a lot of people or few people. But that's how it affects me. And over the years, there have been a lot of days where I've taken Vyvanse and I haven't felt that. And so that weird feeling has gotten less and less. But what hasn't changed is that when I take it about an hour into it, or however long, you kind of feel really good. Maybe it's a little bit of a high. I don't know, because I've never been high. I mean, I've never taken hard drugs in my life. I can only guess that maybe it's a little bit of feeling high. But it's not just feeling high. It's like all of that negativity that weighs me down normally is just lifted and it's gone. And on top of that, I feel like I have the ability to do anything. And I'm not talking about like people who are bipolar who when they get manic, they feel like they can do anything. They feel like Jesus Christ or Superman. Not like that. What I mean is that I'm able to focus my attention so well that I almost feel absolutely I could do anything I want to do right now. If I want to learn a third language, I could go do that. If I want to start a new career, I could do that. If I wanted to plant flowers and tomatoes and cucumbers in the backyard, that I could do it. Not that I could do it this moment, but that if I wanted to, I could plan it, I could do it, no problem. And the truth of the matter is that those things are still true. If I wanted to build a garden in the backyard, I could. I know physically I could. And I know I have the mental capacity to do it. But do I have the discipline to do it, or the focus to do it, or the energy to do it? No, not normally. Not unless I felt like I do when I'm on the Vyvanse all the time. Or at least half the day, every day. And that's not always the case because I don't always remember to take my pills. And I take my pills so that I can work my 9 to 5, not so that I can go plant vegetables in the back. But you still feel like you can do that if that's what you want to do. All right, thanks again. Bye.